From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Steven Matz. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Cody Bellinger. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Here comes the 0-1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Caminero throws across the diamond.
That's an out.
One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Judge launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz.
D-Rod.
This one in the air right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Junior Caminero.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Jonathan Aranda, batting with one down, takes a strike. Foul ball there. In the air, left field. Stanton on his way over. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And here is Junior Caminero. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Mullins went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Jake Fraley now at the plate.
No.
Two on, 2 outs. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chisholm bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. No score here in the second. High fly ball, right field. Fraley under it. And there's one away.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter.
One out man at first. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Just missed it.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin Wells.
Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again with StatCast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step, Boog. It was a good one, and it's got to be. And if you're going to be able to cover 125 feet to run that ball down, and you know, not a lot of outfielders in this league are able to make that play or even make it near consistently.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away.
No. Ball 2.
Runner on the go. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
He rides.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. In the air out to center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. In the air, left field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Caballero.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Yankees looking to strike first here in the second game of the series.
Ball.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And the 0-2. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop Taylor Wall.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
No, that's outside.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
At the plate, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball too high.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's down.
Rosario takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a ground ball to first. Aranda takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Goldie steps into the box.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Strike on the inside corner. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Yanks leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So up next, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1.
Right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Ball 1.
That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Rays.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one almost got him. In the air, left field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Mullins moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next,
And
for the
here's a look
Yankees,
at how he's using his
shortstop,
pitches in
Jose
this one.
The
Caballero.
sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first, and the first two set down in the top of the
Up next,
fifth.
for the Yankees, first baseman Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it,
Ball.
and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Up next,
He kind of
for
rolled
the
over on
Yankees,
this pitch a
right
little bit,
fielder
but he
Aaron
got enough
Judge.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's a laser base hit. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now
left
here's
fielder
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Oh, and this one gets away. Throws to second, not gonna get him. He's in there. Judge up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's a strike at the top edge of the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one almost got him. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, left fielder
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Simpson.
Popped out to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton drifts towards it. 2 down.
Up next for
So
the
next
Rays,
to the plate for Tampa
shortstop,
Bay, Taylor Walls. Grounded out his first time up. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Rays down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit up the middle. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Diaz, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Do it again. That school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mom and cuz used to go there. Ain't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on that.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Down, ball. Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw.
He's in there.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. One down. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. Rosario working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. One for two. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Got him looking for the strikeout.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to your cap.
Now here is Junior Caminero. That's in there. Strike one. That one the other way, and that's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Mullins in the box again, takes a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. Rosario out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Rays baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Seymour.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Got him looking. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Grichuk, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Caballero in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Doval warming up as well. Strike 2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Paul
Yankees,
Blackburn taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hunter Fiducia digs in now.
Ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Bellinger, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They trail here. 1-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, we're at the top of the 8th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Ride.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
No,
that's
a
awfully
ball.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
1 down. Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to hit. Swung on, belted, carrying well, and it is out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 3. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground right side, and that chance handled to first. That's out number 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Taylor Walls getting ready to hit.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This one chopped to first. Bellinger over to pick it up. He'll do it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Blackburn done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. Back to the top of the order now. Yandy Diaz now. For 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there for strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Grichuk under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, first
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stanton on the move. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there through 8 full. Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. This is Rays baseball. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 9th. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And it gets by him. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
First and second, no outs. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit. In the air to left center, Simpson on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Caballero in the box lays off for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the ninth. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Caminero looks for one. On to first, double play. Part of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees out in front, 3-0. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Doval, a former all-star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Here's a 2-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 2-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. His 7th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. These fans are really excited right now.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Rays.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley.
No, that's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
One out man at first. And now it's Gavin Lux. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Lux not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grichuk under it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Hunter.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. The Yankees trying to close out a two-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one way inside. That's ripped into the outfield. Grichuk on the run. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Friends, they bring a friend, took a girl from the podium.